G'day guys, welcome back to Valheim and welcome back to the rooftops of our beautiful home. The front facade is really coming along quite well. We're likely to do a bit more work on the front facade this episode, actually. I was sort of in two minds about what to do, but I think we can definitely get there. But I feel like there's just a few bits and pieces everywhere that we need to look into and address. And I might as well just get to absolutely everything in this episode, really. So we've grown the tree. Unfortunately, it's not an oak tree. Sad about that whole thing, but you know, you can't always get what you want, so we'll have to settle with a beech tree for now. And you never know, one day we might actually do something about this entire wall. We might expand it, and then, you know, we might be able to actually fit the things that we want in this space a little bit better. So we'll think about that, you know, down the road. But for now, we do have the rail, or the guardrails of this pathway, which we do want to try and resolve. So let's try and do that. And obviously we have been using like dark wood for these rails. Don't know if we'll be able to successfully incorporate every section with the wood that we want to use, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so we can definitely do something like, maybe like that, and then... yeah, this section's probably going to be a little messy. Would be better if we do... maybe it's better if we do something like that. It's not the tidiest looking thing. I suppose maybe I could replace it with just one of these pieces. I really wish that there was a way to do dark wood 1 meter pieces instead of the 2 meter pieces, but anyway, it is what it is. So that looks pretty good. Sort of have the same issue going over here. Just wondering how we can resolve this. I wonder if maybe a 4 meter would do. That doesn't look too bad. And perhaps maybe I can just remove that piece and then go in with one of those pieces like that. Does that make sense? Oh, maybe not. It does actually look a little janky. So, yeah, let's retry. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to step away for a little bit. But we are back, and where did we leave off? Oh yes, that's right. We're just trying to get this last section done. Let's just quickly do that. So, yeah, maybe I just need to... what do I want to do here? Man, this is so tricky. I suppose it does look a little weird, doesn't it, to not have the right style. I'm just trying to think of whether or not there's a way we could force things in, but I don't think there's really a way to do what we want. So I think we're gonna have to settle with some level of jank, or we're gonna have to settle with the end having like plain wood like that. I mean, if we really wanted to, we can convert all of it to plain wood. But I don't think that'll look good. So yeah, happy with this. We probably need to get some more stone back in, because we definitely want to keep that look going. Maybe it's a good idea to work on the paving first, and then we put grass down, and then we sort of sort things out on this side, because obviously the paving is probably going to bleed through for a little bit, and then, you know, we'll probably try and get rid of that bleed on the inside. So let's have a sleep, because we're going to need a little bit of light to work with for that. And yeah, depending on how things go, I would say, you know, if we manage to resolve the front facade pretty quickly, then we could likely also move on to making the tower shields that I mentioned maybe a few episodes ago. Having tower shields in these positions, and I think that's going to be it for the decorations in our room. Probably do want to eat some food, give us a bit of stamina. Onions are looking pretty good. Probably want to grow more onion seeds. Let me just double check on the onion seeds. Yeah, we only have 20. That's not really a lot. So as for harvesting the onions, I suppose I could do that. Is there anything else that we might be running out of? I'm not sure. Carrots, turnips. I suppose we are a little low on turnips. We could grow some turnips, maybe. Yeah, weather's not really great to be doing any of the work that we want to do, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if the placement was very good there for all of those turnips, but hopefully they'll grow. Right, so we're gonna need a little bit of stone, which I guess I do have already. Hopefully it's going to be enough. If not, well, we do have a little bit of stone sitting down there. I just wonder whether or not, excuse me, whether or not we've got the soil sort of at the right level here, at the very top. Might need to just fix it up a little bit. Yeah, that looks fine. Alright, I think it's really just time for us to pave, but I think I might need to grab some more stone. Actually, we'll quickly run out, I feel. So, let's grab another stack. Don't know what that wood is doing there. Oh, apparently we've got too much stuff now. Alright, we'll come back for it. And apparently I need the stone cutting table, which I have left in... I think that's in the hall, possibly. Okay, hopefully that's close enough for everything. Let's get this done. I heard some crumbling noises just then. I'm not entirely sure what's happened there. Actually, one thing that I need to fix up is just this little corner over here. And the wall probably needs a bit of a fix-up as well. Do I maybe focus on that first before we start paving? Might be a decent idea. Nice having this tree and all. It does make it a little bit difficult to see stuff though. Okay, so... there we go, and... I think that looks alright. Probably just want to fix this side up. That looks good to me. More paving. Okay. So it does look quite nice. Probably just want to get that greenery in the center. So I haven't really used this mechanic very much, but I believe it's the rake that we need to put down some grass. I don't know if it costs anything actually. No, apparently grass is free. Whoops. Got a little bit of glass, sorry, not glass, grass bleed through. So how do we get rid of grass that accidentally gets planted? Do we have to just simply dig, maybe? Yeah, okay. That's good to know. We need to level things a little bit. Okay, I think that's what we want. And in terms of the grassy sections, I think we're happy with that. There's a little bit of grass sort of poking out here, but I think I'm not going to worry too much about that. Because, you know, in reality, grass is quite resilient, right? So you may see some grass poking out of paved roads and stuff like that. So I think this looks fine. Let's just continue to pave a little bit more, and yeah, I think we've gotten what we want here. I probably just want to spend a little bit of time fixing up the inside section here. It's just level. Problem is, I just don't want to get rid of the vines, obviously. Vines are important. So perhaps maybe we just want to make sure that we still have cultivated soil nearby. But then at the same time, I do want to add a bit of grass as well. So, does the grass ever interfere with cultivated soil? I have no idea, actually. Because it looks like the cultivated soil is still underneath it. That looks kind of fine. Yeah, well, I guess I should double check on whether or not the vines are still growing. If they start to diminish, obviously we know that we've got a bit of a problem, but I do quite like having all of this green back in our home. It's been a while since we've had all this green here. It's nice to see it return. Let's just inspect our handiwork here. Not bad, if I may say so myself. Alright, and I feel like maybe the only missing thing is some greenery around here as well. Oh, almost forgot, but we do need to pave all of this. I do still want to keep workbench maybe sitting over here. Maybe we can just tidy it up a little bit. Maybe put it along the wall over there. And just need to set up this stone cutter once more. Yeah, there's a little bit of soil sort of poking out the edge here, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Perfect. Alright, and it is dark once again, so time for bed. And it's, I think, time to move on to the front facades once more. They ain't gonna build themselves, that's for sure. I'm just struggling to think about how I'm going to decorate. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. I wonder if it would be nice to, like, have some random, you know, carrot seeds or whatever just being planted around the tree, maybe up this way as well. I'd have to cultivate the soil, but I think if we can hide the fact that it's cultivated soil with some grass, I think we might be able to get, like, some nice looking floral effects. I wish there was flowers, actual flowers that we could grow in this game. That'll be cool. Anyway, I digress. Let's think about what we want to do here. Should I just be replicating what we've got in the middle? Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm not entirely sure if that is the best thing to do. I'm gonna do myself like some platforms here to help. Alright, so that's sort of the backing that we want. Question is, can we continue placing these down without sort of interfering with what we've got on the left-hand side? This is looking okay. I'm getting some clippage as we go down below. Doesn't seem too bad though. Maybe that could work, but I feel like it's a bit too prominent. Let me see if I can just grab some more food. Alright, so with the Lightfoot meads, hopefully that'll help us a little bit. Okay, so I sincerely hope that I don't need to start tearing down the chimney to do stuff. I get the feeling that might be poking out in the hall, so I just want to check on that. Okay, no, it looks fine. So we should be able to continue. I just don't like how we have a bit of clipping of the stone out here. And I don't think that really happened in the center, did it? Just trying to remember if I did anything special to prevent it to clip, but I don't really think I did anything particularly special. Is that what we want? That is the question. To sort of match things thematically, though, I definitely want to use dark wood in the center. Needs to go in the right spot, though, which is always quite tricky. Maybe. I've ran out of regular wood though, so let's see if I can grab some. Do we have any regular wood sitting around in the storage? I can't really remember. Oh yeah, we've got plenty. I might drop that there. And the resin as well. Okay, so... I feel like, kind of surprisingly, things are working out. Maybe. We do have a little bit of a gap down there though, but if I go even further, we'll have a bit of a problem down below, unfortunately. Or will we? I'm just trying to see what's going on in that corner. I think I see something up there, but it's a little dark. I want to redo the center a little bit more, so I feel like we've got layers and layers of stuff there. Let's check it out. Yeah, there's a little bit sticking out. Do we want to live with that? Do I even have an option to resolve it though? If I do something like that, and then just use a 2-meter piece, it is not really reaching the roof, but I suppose it's not going to be that obvious. Maybe that's the solution that we need to go with. Okay, and what to do in the middle sections though? I don't think that's an option. No, what have I done? Okay, that wasn't too bad to fix. That's good. Sometimes when you start freeforming stuff, you sort of stress out a little bit more about accidentally breaking things. Let me get rid of that piece and just gonna see how things play out if we replace it with, say, one of these pieces, for instance. And we could sort of do the same thing on the other side. Like that. And have that sort of come all the way down. But as we progress downwards though, it's gonna start clipping out, which is definitely a problem. So do we do like these pieces moving forward? I think potentially what we had before was best. Again, maybe this is an opportunity for us to think about using different pieces altogether. Like, we could use copper, for instance. Does it make sense to do so, though? Very good question. Or, I guess thematically, using these pieces would make sense. Because that's what we've got going in the center. Anyway, it's getting a little bit too dark to really inspect what we're doing there, so gonna have another sleep. So it's still going to be a little dark out there, and I'm sort of thinking about what can we get done while we wait for the sun to come up. Maybe this is a good point to start working on the shields. I just can't remember what we need for those shields. 15 ashwood. We need some aspen hides. We're gonna make a couple of these things, right? So 10 aspen hides is what we need. We do have the ashwood, but I'll probably grab some more while we're there. Which, actually, we do not have. So I might need to go out and cut down some ashwood. That seems like a decent enough activity, but it can be a little dangerous though. If I go out to the Ashlands, probably want to be a little bit more prepared. We'll grab bone mass. We won't muck about while we're out there. And this could be a good point for us to also just experiment with some of the previous portal tags that we've used, because I'm trying to find our Drakkar, and I believe it's still out there in the Ashlands somewhere. Yeah, so we have an Ashlands 1 portal, just can't remember where it is. We shall soon find out. Yeah, okay, our Drakkar is out here. It's good. Probably a good point for us to also, you know, look for some bone maws. So I do need to recover some bone maw meat. Oh, we've got a starred enemy there. Not a fan. Another one. I'm so glad I grabbed bone mass. It has saved our lives. Oh, Lord. Hey. I can't wait to be able to upgrade all of our weapons and gear and stuff like that so that we can fight these things a little bit more reliably. Having said that though, if you think about our fights with the Seekers in the Mistlands, I feel like fighting the Seekers are also still quite a bit difficult despite all of our upgrades. But I think maybe the thing that makes it tougher in the Mistlands proper is the actual terrain. So unpredictable. Don't know when you're going to swing and miss because of the difference of elevation, but at least here that's not really that much of a problem. Okay, I've got a lot of stuff on me. Grouston's probably not something that I really need much of, so I'll just drop the Grouston. Plenty more Grouston to be had here, and this is looking prime for like mining. We could probably just break the bottom there and grab a whole bunch of Grouston that way, but again, don't really need it just yet. Do need to try and remember to come back here though. Righto. So that was a nice little jaunt. Let's get back to work. Right. It's a shame that we don't really have more, like, decorative and ornamental sort of pieces that we can build from flame metal. We've got so much of it. I feel like if we had the option to make, like, verdure metal walls like this, and then, you know, cage walls with iron, I feel like we might be missing something similar for flame metal. Right, decisions. I don't know, guys. Do we give the metal wall a try and see how that looks? To just give like a slightly different aesthetic, you know, to the center of the facades. And I think it might not look too bad just to have, you know, something that's not dark wood or ash wood, because we use dark wood and ash wood everywhere. Yeah, maybe. At least we'll experiment with it, and if we don't like it, obviously we can make the right decisions. So first thing I will need to do though is just move the forge, and we'll have to have that maybe set up over here. And we need a bit of copper, which admittedly we might be running out of. But if it turns out that it looks quite well, or looks nice rather, then maybe that's an excuse for us to go out and fetch some more copper, really. I'm just going to have a look at whether or not we have some copper ores here. We do, we have some copper ores. And do I not have, like, copper scraps? I feel like maybe I have copper scraps somewhere. Or maybe not. We could go back out to the Mistlands to gather up some copper scrap, but I would have to upgrade the portal that we're using out there in the Mistlands. Anyway, I just need a whole bunch of coal. Speaking of coal, I probably need to drop in some wood, which means I might need to actually cut down some more trees. Alright, let's see what we can do with what we have. So yeah, that would be sort of where it would go if we do use it. And then plan is to also just remove those two pieces, and then we'll sort of place the next piece above that and another piece below it, which means I probably need, what, another 4? No, another 6. Okay, we've got a whole bunch of iron in here apparently. Oh, it's difficult, guys. Difficult to decide. I think thematically, it doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna put an end to that idea right away. That's alright, we can, you know, reuse the copper for other things. But yeah, I mean, it was worth a try though. I think my gut really just tells me that we should be going with these pieces in the center, which is essentially what we tried to do before. So one over that side, and of course another one on this side. And then we should be able to sort of run all of these down. Like that. And one more on this side, and we should be good. Great. I sort of need to do the same thing, obviously, on the other side. But I'm not entirely sure if we really have the time in this episode. Just looking at all of the stuff that we've got in our inventory, I just want to see if we can tidy things up a little bit. I do need to cut down some trees. We are running low on wood. Just do a bit of a repair. And let's just try and see if we can cut a few trees down. And this is now going to be the problem that we face. The wall is going to be so high that I need to find the right spot to actually climb out. Look, Locke's face is, yeah, still half health. They're not looking too good. These guys, yeah, they're laying some eggs, that's good. Maybe I need to bring some more food in here. I think that they do like the berries, right? So I'll throw in some berries. Hopefully they'll give us a few more eggs. Okay, got a twofer. Just trying to make sure that these logs aren't going to fall into the ocean. going to be a little bit difficult to cut these though. Alright, how are we doing? Only one stack. Maybe just a little bit more. Okay, 2 more stacks of wood. That should keep us going for a little bit more. Definitely want to get rid of the stumps. Yeah, it's very dark and gloomy and miserable today with all this rain, unfortunately. I want to just quickly grab these. Throw these in the kitchen. We'll have a meal, and I think we'll be calling it an episode, guys. So, a bit of logging there towards the end, so probably not that eventful. I'm just sort of thinking about whether or not, you know, I managed to design a decent section there for the front facade. I think it's not bad. And considering everything that we have available to us and the style that we've gone with the other sections of the facade, I think it makes sense. So I think we'll definitely replicate that for the other side, and I think we'll be done for the front facade once we do that. Thankfully, we'll then need to decide on what to do next. There's still the 2 shields. I was going to make the shields, but then I realized that we didn't really have enough materials, but we should have everything we need now, so hopefully we can get that done in the next episode as well. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Chuck us a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.